Welcome back to another episode of my Sunderland Football Manager Challenge of being the dirty side in the league and in England. Last season we just got promoted. We didn't check the other leagues of how dirty they were, but with about 900 fouls and 160 to 150 yellows, I'm not sure anyone really topped that. We'll keep it in our little league. I'll have a little look off camera and see if I can update you with some facts, but this is a new season, and as you can see, it's underway. Not everyone plays on the first day. Everyone bar us and Stoke. Anyway, we'll dive straight into our transfers. Transfer history, as you can see, the outs: Aidan O'Brien, Ross Stewart. Just the players that we didn't play / didn't want have gone out. I'll just go back to see if Will Grigg, Charlie White, and Ross Stewart, Dan Neil with a good clause on him have left the club. And we raised some money, but we had 4 million to spend. We got Nico Williams back in, Teddy Jenks back. I bought Ben Thompson for 400 grand. I think that'll be good. As you can see, Nico Williams can play a lot of positions. He's got 7 caps for Wales. He originally didn't want to join us because Liverpool were like, nope, better players, please. But we kept away. Teddy Jenks, the same thing. I've got him on such a cheap deal. We just basically pay 400 quid a week for him. But there was an option to buy him for 2 million, but it upped the whole loan thing. So I thought I'll take a risk. Let's just loan him on the cheap for 1 more year. Ben Thompson, his long shots have hit 2, so that's pretty good. 400 grand he cost. He's on a lot of wages, 10 grand. But I think he kind of suits the mould and we're used to him. Gary Medel, loanee signing even, and he's instantly like the highest influential player at the club with max power. And he's training all the youth development players, obviously. He's a perfectionist. And look at that. Winds up opponents, dives into tackles, and argues with officials. I think that's pretty much everything we're going for at the club. I think he's going to be a really important signing. We're paying 40 grand a week. He's on loan, so it's cheap. The biggest signings of the summer: Stuart Finlay even. Just a solid centre back. Really interested to see how he develops. 20 grand a week. And Ryan Porteous, again, so physical, such a physical centre back. We'll see how they both develop. I say develop, how they do this season. And Reece Williams recently just got him in. He again didn't want to join us, but we tried a few times, and so I think defence really, really happy with. Got some major issues in the squad. We'll show you the team. So this is like the squad. A lot of our youngsters, 16. That's brilliant. And they nearly fit into the scheme already. Obviously, I'm going to put them into the end of 18s and stuff like that, so we don't just chuck them in the deep end too early. Obviously, Fakal is on the bench for this game against Stoke, so it's crazy. We don't have any wingers really, or any strikers, which is really bad. We don't have much money. I'm trying to get in another striker or two because the only striker at the club is this guy, and I don't think he's gonna. It's all about survival this season, but this game I really don't expect us to score. If you get 1 goal, that's good. Basically, Jordan Willis had an injury. He's gone down to 9 on bravery. It will go up. I'm hoping it will go back to 10. Otherwise, he has to go. But a little bit of chaos. As you can see, a couple of injuries. So Williams, Dobson, and O'Neill's out. Dobson's the captain, and Findlay is the vice captain because he had to sign that to join the club. But we're still going for the aggression. We just need to keep in the championship basically, and we'll be okay. But tactically, I can't play the formation that I want to play. We have no wingers. We have. It's chaotic, I would say. We've got plenty of centre backs, plenty of midfielders, and that's it. No strikers, no wingers, barely any fullbacks. It's not looking good, and the games. It's the 1st of August, so I wasn't prepared for this game at all. It's upon us more quickly than I would like it to be. So I think we'll go for the numbers now. Who cares about the reserve players? Our youth player, he can have give him a solid number. Just give him 30. Give him 31. It's a little bit. It's like Schweinsteiger. yeah, so I don't expect this game to go well. I'll take a point right now. We basically don't have a striker. Maguire's gonna have to do a job up there with Nils Quanstia, whatever his name is, and Runnercliffe, Teddy Jenks, and Gary Medel with the new centre back partnership. But Nico Williams and Ferguson do give us some sort of threat from the back, but we don't really allow them to push on too much because of the way we want to play. The board wants us to keep us a direct, solid foundation of our team, which I agree with, especially with the old kick the hell out of them and somehow we get promoted. Anyway, first game of the season, I've had a beer, let's go. And this is what we want to see. Nothing. Beautiful. And also, I'm just going to go balanced. I need to turn that off. We need to train it a bit better. As Stoke look to have the first highlight, and there it is. It boots it away. That's why we paid £4 million for. As they whip it in, surely he's offside. He is. I should be a linesman, not a manager. So yeah, a bit of a wake-up call for the players. But I think hopefully defensively we're quite tough, I would say, especially with those three midfields. I just don't have any faith in any of those three to create something. They're not match winners, put it that way. And it's not really their fault that they're in the position to do that. We've created more chances. Maybe it's the home advantage. But I think... Sorry, this episode is probably going to be horrific. I've got no strikers, no wingers. Enjoy the episode, just centre-backs. As Stoke go ahead. No, they don't. We just clear it. No pen. Whip back in. Okay, we get away with one there again. Yeah, the problem is if we go behind, I'm not sure how we can score here. As Power looks to break away with his 11 acceleration and 11 pace, I imagine. And he doesn't. He just gets tackled. Surprising Max Power is still there, and I'm still going to not like him. Anyway, Teddy Jenks picks the balls up. Balls? Just a ball. Just a one. As Maguire, again, penalty. With his, he's not the fastest, but he's got 17 for penalty taken, so this is a goal. And that's where our goal comes from. Squeaky chair agrees. Can he finish it? Maguire, there it is, 1-0. And if we can just keep on to this result, I would say that is a fantastic way to start the season. How's our fouls and our yellows doing? We want to try and get to 1,000 fouls, I would like. 11, it's solid. Start the season, it's not too bad. I mean, a good 20 would set the tone for the season. Minimum 20 a game would be incredible. Because usually we do a foul every 4 minutes, usually. But yeah, corners, our two centre backs attack the near post now. Now that Charlie Wyke is gone, Power, there it is. Oh, right, on his debut, he just heads wide. He looks like a solid player. Bit of praise. See how they react. Not amazingly. I think the board obviously want us to survive relegation, which is obviously fair enough. Excuse me. Which we should do as we concede. Yeah, which is fair enough. I do think that will happen. We just need to make sure we don't cause chaos. I mean, we've got no wingers, no attackers, so we need a few more signings, loanies, in fact, just to get through the team, basically. Go on, let's give him his debut. Why not? I'm feeling fun. We'll give him his debut. He's 16 years of age. Agony. Fackle. I mean, it's an interesting name for a Spanish guy. But yeah, he gets his debut. We come up to the last 5 minutes. I would say my mouse is dying. Maybe change the batteries, but we'll just change this. Get a few players on. We can only do 3 subs, obviously, because the rules have changed. And it looks like we'll have one last chance just to nick a win or lose a draw. As Campbell looks to run through our defence. No penalty. He cuts it back. Clucas, not him, thank goodness. As it looks like that will conclude the first game of the season. It's a solid draw against Stoke, a good side. We get 23 fouls, 2 yellows. I mean, you can't ask for more. Yeah, it's a good game considering we had no way of scoring. Yeah, I'm not at all unhappy with that result. So that starts the season. Let me know what you think will happen. I think we'll finish, I reckon, 15th. Why not? Around here, 17th to 15th. I think we'll have a bit of form. We need strikers, definitely. Hopefully I can just pull one out the bag. Andre Gray, maybe. And yeah, it's going to be a really tough season. Newcastle, Brighton, who else have been relegated from the West Brom? Obviously, we've got them next. So it's going to be a tough. I mean, West Brom, Millwall, Watford, Swansea, Derby. I mean, Blackpool. They're all such tough games. So yeah, we've got a lot of work to do. We've upgraded our defence. Our midfield's not too bad, and our attack is awful. So maybe I'm giving us too much credit for the team we are. But yeah, okay, I'll leave it there. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And if you did, give it a like. If you're new, subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time.